What's up everyone, welcome to this proactive tutoring video. Today we are going to talk about mathematical modeling, a very common topic on both the SAT and ACT. So let's get started. So first, what exactly is mathematical modeling? So mathematical modeling is essentially developing a mathematical representation of a real-world scenario. So for instance, say you're given a word problem, right, which represents a certain situation. And what you have to do is create an equation that kind of represents that situation. So that's essentially what mathematical modeling is. And the topic, the name itself, might seem like something that you've never heard of before and you've never done before, but I can assure you that once you guys see the problems, you'll realize that you're more familiar with them than you think. So let's look at one question together. So this question deals with the relationship between the number of movies rented per month and the total monthly cost for a certain movie service. And we need to find the relationship between M and T. Right, so what are the pieces of information that we're given that is important for us to develop this equation? So let's see, an on-demand movie service charges $5 per month, right? That's important. So for every month, the service charges $5. Plus $2 for every movie rented. So for each movie rented, the service charges $2. So this is also very important. And we want to know the relationship between the number of movies rented per month and the total cost. Okay, so what will the total cost be, right? And this is the total monthly cost, right? So monthly cost, so 1 month, right? What will the total cost be? Well, we know that the service charges $5 per month, and this is a flat fee of $5. This will never change, so for each month, the service will charge $5. So the total monthly cost will have a flat fee of $5, right, plus the cost that represents the number of movies rented per month. So we're given that for each movie rented, the service charges $2. So if you rent one movie, the service charges $2. If you rent 2 movies, the service charges $4, etc. So what would be a mathematical representation of this? So for every movie, the service charge is $2, right? So that means that we're going to add a 2M, right? And this should make sense. For every movie, right, you pay $2, right? So say if M is 1, all right, what is T? If M is 1, then T would just be 5 plus 2 times 1, right? If M is 1, T would be 7. This should make sense because you have a flat fee of $5, right? And you rent one movie, so you pay an additional $2. So 5 plus 2 is 7, right? So this right here would be our mathematical representation of this scenario. So our answer is choice H. All right, now you guys try one. Okay, so for this question, we have 2 different book clubs, and we want to know how many books must be read in 1 month for the total charge from each club to be equal. All right, so we have the ABC book club, right? And let's see if we can create a mathematical representation for the ABC book club's total charges. We have that the total charge, right, is going to equal, so we see we have a $40 monthly fee, right? And keep in mind that this question relates to how many books must be read in 1 month, right? So it's just 1 month, So we're going to have a flat fee of just $40, right? For 1 month, it's just $40. So a flat fee of $40 plus $2 per book read that month, right? So if you have, let's say we have X is the number of books, right? And we're essentially solving for X such that the total cost for each book club is the same. So we have a flat fee of 40 plus $2 per book read. So this means we would add a 2x, right? And this would be the total cost for the ABC book club. Now let's look at the Easy book club. Its total cost is going to be equal to its flat fee, right, which is $35, and a $35 monthly fee, so 35 plus $3 per book read that month. So for every book, the Easy Book Club charges $3. This is a plus 3x. And we want to know how many books must be read in 1 month for the total charges for each club to be equal. So how do we solve this? Well, we simply just set these equations equal to each other, right? Because if the total cost is the same, then the total cost for ABC is the same as the total cost for the Easy Book Club, so we can just set them equal to each other because they're the same thing. So we have 40 plus 2x is equal to 35 plus 3x. And we just simply solve for x because x is the number of books, and that's what we want to know. We want to know how many books must be read in 1 month for the total charges to be equal. Solving this, subtracting 35 from both sides, we have 5 plus 2x equal to 3x. And subtracting 2x from both sides, we have 5 equal to x. So we can confidently say that our answer is choice H. Let's look at another one now. So you guys do this one now. Okay, so this question, we have a computer chip. It's made up of layers, and we want to know how many inner layers are there. So whatever we want to know, we can just let that be x. So x is number of inner layers. And we need to develop some sort of equation that represents this situation. So a computer chip is 0.32 centimeters thick, right? So this is the total thickness of the computer chip. So this total thickness, right, of 0.32 is equal to what? Well, we know that the top and bottom layers are each 0.03 centimeters thick. Right, so we have the top layer and the bottom layer. So the top layer is 0.03 centimeters and the bottom layer is 0.03 centimeters. Right, and then the inner layers are each 0.02 centimeters thick. So how many inner layers are there? Well, there's x inner layers, and each inner layer is 0.02 centimeters thick. So we can just add a 0.02 x to this, right? Because we have the total thickness on the left-hand side. On the right-hand side, we have the different thicknesses of all the layers, which will add to that total 0.32. So now we just solve for x. So we have 0.32 is equal to 0.06 plus 0.02x. Subtracting 0.06 from both sides, we have 0.26 is equal to 0.02x. and then dividing both sides by 0.02, we get that x is equal to 13. Therefore, there are a total of 13 inner layers in this computer chip. So our answer is choice A. Let's take a look at one last example for this video. So you guys give this one a go. Alright, so when 4 times the number x is added to 12, the result is 8. So we want to know what number results when 2 times x is added to 7, right? So we want to know 2 times x added to 7. So we want to know 2x plus 7 equals what? That is what we want to know. We want to know this. So we're given that when 4 times a number x, right? So we have a number x. So 4 times that number x is added to 12, right? So there's already a 12 here, and we're adding this 4x to 12. And when we do this, we have a result of 8. Right? So we can use this equation to find the value of 2x plus 7. So first we can subtract 12 from both sides. So 4x is equal to negative 4. Right? And keep in mind that for this question, we don't need to know the value of x. Right? We don't really need to know the value of x. So what we could do is we can divide by 4 here, both sides. I'll get x is equal to negative 1. And we can plug that back into here and get our answer. Right? Another way to do it is we can think about it like this. So we have 4x is equal to negative 4, right? If we divide both sides by 2, we'll get that 2x. We'll get that 2x is equal to negative 2. Right? And what do we want to know? We want to know this right here. We want to know what 2x plus 7 is. So we know what 2x is. So we can just add 7 to both sides. Equal to negative 2 plus 7, which is simply equal to 5. So our answer is B.